The internet is aflutter with recent reports that singer, Adele, shifted into a giant, 8-foot-tall reptilian in front of fans backstage after her show in Auckland, New Zealand. Many theorists subscribe to the belief that people in politics as well as media are secret reptilians that can hide their true identity inside a human skin. From Justin Bieber to former President Barack Obama, every single day, a new photo or video surfaces supposedly showing one of these famous reptilians letting their guard down and showing the world their true, reptilian selves. The theories about the true nature of these reptilians are as numerous as the pictures and videos supposedly capturing them for all the world to view. One of the most widely held theories is that reptilians are an alien race which hold evil intents for our Earth. Theorists that subscribe to this theory think that the alien race has infiltrated our world governments and send members of their species to take on the persona of people who can then infiltrate establishments of power in order to manipulate our society. A second popular theory is that reptilians are actually demons from the Bible. As agents of the devil, these demons attempt to manipulate our world in terrible ways. But what, exactly, do demons and aliens have to do with famed singer Adele? According to a news article taken as truth by some on the internet, Adele was backstage with fans after her show in Auckland, New Zealand. It was here, amongst the mulling people in Mount Smart Stadium, that the world's most famous singer apparently got in touch with her reptile roots and transformed into an 8-foot reptilian. The news article that started all this ruckus points to a supposed article in the New Zealand Herald written by reporter Jim Joint, which chronicles the horrible ordeal. Shockingly, that article in the Herald is no longer posted. But more about that later. The article that remains online summarizes the supposed post by the New Zealand Herald. According to the article, Herald reporter Jim Joint wrote that the superfans who witnessed Adele's funky shape-shifting said the singer had flickering reptile eyes with a black stripe down the middle and scaly horns and protrusions all over her body. They also said that she looked shocked, like she wasn't prepared for the change. One witness apparently gave his name as Jesse Warren, and he stated that Adele said the shape-shifting is crippling her and she can't go on until she learns to stop the reptile inside herself from manifesting itself in public. Adele said she won't be able to perform or tour again until she learns to control the shape-shifting. Comically, Adele also apparently apologized for scaring the fans and promised that she was a good reptilian. While the supposed article in the Herald was taken down, some smart cookies managed to get screenshots of the article, which have been posted on the internet for all the world to see. This is not the first time a story like this has gone viral. Recently, a very similar story about Justin Bieber shape-shifting into a reptile made the rounds on the internet. According to that story, the pop star shape-shifted into a reptile while greeting hundreds of fans at Perth Airport. And, just like the story with Adele, the information supposedly came from a reputable news source. In the Bieber incident, that news source was Perth Now, and just like with the Adele case, the post magically was ripped from the internet with only a single screenshot to ever prove it existed. These are very, very similar cases, and it's easy to see how someone could assume there's a giant conspiracy to cover up the fact that our biggest, most well-renowned pop stars are all of a sudden shape-shifting into reptiles in front of hundreds of people, and that our news media is being forced to pull the stories to keep it secret. It's also easy to see how this could all be a hoax. Both of these shape-shifting stories were peddled by the same channels and news sources. While it's possible that the stories are real, it's much more likely that they were latched onto and propagated for views. Sure, it's fun to think that Adele shape-shifted into a giant, apologetic lizard in front of fans, but when the only evidence seems to have vanished off the internet, there's no reason to think it's real. If we believe that the absence of evidence is actual evidence of a conspiracy, then we can believe anything. Is there a reptilian race of aliens on the Earth? Perhaps, but it is our opinion that these stories are simple clickbait. If they are true, more evidence is needed to confirm the stories. From Strange-ish, thanks for watching.